Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Pastor Darrell Matthews, Associate Minister of the First Baptist Church at College Hill in beautiful Tampa, Florida. And you have joined us for the 1 minute message this morning, coming from Proverbs chapter 19, verse 15. Laziness brings on deep sleep, and the shiftless go hungry. We live in a time when people would prefer to be served and to be taken care of rather than working hard. And it's important for us to understand that work is not something that came because of the fall in Genesis chapter 3. No, God had work for Adam to do even before the fall. So there is nothing sinful, there's nothing unusual about us having to work in this life. Even in a perfect environment, there's work to be done based on how God set up the original order of things. And so work is something that should be embraced. It gives us purpose in life. If we're not careful, laziness causes us to sit around. And when we sit around, especially if you've had a good meal and you've had some good liquid refreshment, Solomon says it causes not just sleep, but deep sleep. You ever run into folks where you shake them and they still won't arouse from their sleep? Well, a lazy person can fall into that deep sleep, and if you remain lazy, if you remain the kind of individual that does not embrace work, okay, then you can find yourself in a situation where you would go hungry. Now, we live in a day and time also where there are other agencies around that can help mitigate that hunger, okay? But sometimes that hunger should exist to drive us to do some work. To drive us to do something that has meaning and purpose in our lives. And as believers, we have been called to have meaning and purpose in our lives. God has called each of us to be about some type of ministry in the world, fulfilling the Great Commission, which is for us to go and to make disciples. And so if you're doing nothing, okay, if you're sitting around and not doing something meaningful with your life, get on your knees. Ask the Lord, Lord, what would you have me to do? Lord, what should I be about? So that we can do the work that has been placed in our hands, as Jesus says, while it is day, because the night cometh, okay? When that ultimate sleep, that ultimate time when we close our eyes, when no one can work. And so work while it is day and be about the Father's business. Amen? Amen. Well, I hope this has been a blessing to you. If it has, hit that like button, share it out with somebody that could use the encouragement, hit that subscribe button so people know when, so you know when we go live, and then drop in the chat a response to this particular question. What habits help you stay disciplined when motivation is low? What habits help you stay disciplined when motivation is low? Drop that in the chat and then join us again for the next 1 minute message. Certainly hope the rest of your day is the blessed part of your day. May God bless you, God keep you, and God's grace be unto you.